Hello everyone, this is my first episode review of My Little Pony, and I choose to do a review of the recent My Little Pony episode, Hard to Say Anything. It seems almost that this episode is a Cutie Mark Crusader episode. I was a little bit surprised to see that that Big Macintosh has up her first big crush, especially on Sugar Belle. I was literally surprised to just hear about that. Sugar Belle is not the only one which Big Mac has been shipped with. He has been shipped with Fluttershy, Shirley, Marble Pie, and many more. And I'm probably not alone if he's probably shipped with almost every mare in the show, like Twilight as well. Even when Big Mac revealed that he was going to Starlight's old village to deliver some apples, Cutie Mark Crusaders became a little bit suspicious that he had traveled to that village so quite often, so they decided to spy on him. They have their own different theories about what Big Mac was up to, but then they were surprised to see Big Mac was actually in love in Sugar Belle. Well, it seems they were all surprised just to see all that. And I can agree with Big Mac when the Cutie Mark Crusaders offer their help. And I can actually understand why he is a bit angry after he said, "No love potions!" And they seems to learn their fate about it. But and even when see that Big Mac has a competition with another pony. But then when Sweetie Belle came up with an idea to use some stories from fairy tales, try to win Sugar Belle's heart to Big Mac. Well, it seems cute and sweet for Sugar Belle to at least come up with that idea, but it, fairy tales cannot be happens like in the real life, because fairy tales are just made up stories. Things cannot happen in according to story, fairy tales in the real life. When almost every attempt seems to fail, when Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo agreed that the only way for Big Mac to win Sugar Belle's heart was to sing. And since Big Mac is in the pony tones and has incredible singing voice, first he said, "Now what?" And I think he was so surprised to do it. But I think he first thought, "No way." But then, at least, then he thought, "Well, I could give you this a try." And then he did. Even when Big Mac has an incredible singing voice, the song Battle for Sugar Belle, well, kind of was good in the beginning. But the song became a little bit overboard when Featherbanks entered the song as well, trying to sing for Sugar Belle. And see both of them, Big Mac and Featherbanks, try to compete with each other with the song. They literally blow the chance for Sugar Belle. And even, well, it seems they almost killed the song when they compete against each other. if they had to keep singing two different songs instead, that would much even be better. Would be better than instead for singing the same type of song but different type of would help. Big Mac was himself and Fairbanks had some help from other singers. Yeah, if they had to keep from two different songs, that might have been seems to work a little bit better for their chance to win Sugar Bell's heart. It seems almost Big Mac almost giving up and to win Sugar Bell's heart. But then the Judy Marcus Series apologized to Big Mac for what they at least tried to help. It seems he forgave them. But then Big Mac remembered one thing that Sugar Bell really needed, and that could be something to win her heart. So they all went to the store to fix it in time. And it was a little bit funny to see when Scootaloo tried to stall Sugar Bell before she entered her bakery. And she was surprised even to see Big Mac in her bakery, but also a little bit mad. But that fast quickly changed when she saw what he had done for her. But then Sugar Bell forgave Big Mac and agreed to be his special song pony, and even her to see Fairbanks at least one final attempt to win Sugar Bell's heart. But Cutie Mark still told him no point to do it. And even more surprising to see Fairbanks asked the Cutie Mark Cedars for help for to get to win another girl's heart. They were even so surprised to see that even when he's good looking, that he's good in juggling, singing, that he was very shy to talk to girls, to other mares. I was even so surprised. It seems that he had the self-confidence, but it seems that even he was quite shy. But he talked to Sugar Bell and tried to win her heart. So I don't know if that was an act or if he was really trying to talk to other mares, or just he somehow maybe at least felt confident to talk to Sugar Bell. Who knows? And the moral of this episode, well, I can let's say that you shouldn't force someone to at least do things to reveal your feelings for someone. It's like when Big Mac for his feelings for Sugar Bell. You should be confident to yourself, at least try to gather some courage to tell the person in, directly. But if you need some help from others, you can ask for like some ideas or suggestions. But what will happen with like Cutie Marcus Cetus helped Big Mac to follow from Fairy Tale Storybook? Well, it all seems to good ideas, but fairy tale stories can't happen like in the real life. All of this ended up overboard. Even the all attempt seems to fail. Even when Big Mac tried to sing for Sugar Bell, that part seems to be at least good and is confident enough. But I think the moral is you shouldn't at least do so much things to try to win someone's heart like Big Mac did with all those ideas. You should at least be confident by yourself and listen to your heart and be confident and have much courage enough to at least try. If I had to do some simple things, it would literally fall apart. I can understand if Big Mac felt shamed or embarrassed when all their attempts failed. But I think the moral is then you should at least be confident with yourself. That is what I think at least that should work. I am Swedish Noblo, over and out.